Red alert!
This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity.
So you ready?
Born ready.
Alright. Welcome back to... We don't know when it's been a year, but one of these weeks
It's been a year. It's been a year.
Somewhere in there. It's been a year.
Somewhere around the time of March. It's a year.
So welcome to our 1 year anniversary. For the 3 listeners who listened from the beginning, we appreciate you a lot.
If you can give to our Patreon, just a small donation of $1 million.
Yeah. Small 2,500. Honestly, I would say like 2,500. Just that.
Even that's way too high.
I heard there's a challenge on one of the radio stations here. And I'm really mad at myself because I got the answer right. It's called the Beat FX. So it's like a sound effect, and you have to guess it. Every time someone gets it wrong, they add another $1,000 to the pot.
I feel like you talked about this every other episode.
$11,000 I could have won. Fuck.
What was the sound?
It was a paper ripping.
That's so boring. Okay.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people got it wrong. One of the guesses was like popcorn. I was like, it doesn't sound nowhere close to popcorn, but because they showed like all like the bad guesses, so you don't say like what they've already said, you know.
How do they show it? I thought it was radio.
Well, on the website.
Okay.
On the website they have it.
So you're not just listening to this in the car. You're at home.
Well, no, I was
looking
on
at the website.
I was on my phone. I was like, well, I was here like, cause I heard the wrong answer. I was like, I wonder like if they answer ripping paper. Maybe I'm wrong.
You have so many old man qualities. This is probably the biggest one.
First, yeah, reading or like listening to like the radio.
Listen to the radio and
Well,
the game shows.
It's at the store, so it's like not like I can't turn it off. I don't go home and go, oh boy, time to turn on CJAD. Like I don't do that, you know.
Time to tune in.
I had to tune in at 8 a.m. No.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Flabbergasted by the Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick.
And welcome to this week's episode. We're just gonna jump right into it.
Oh, well, you skipping the words of wisdom?
Oh,
is that what you're doing?
My bad.
I swear, 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year, and we've been doing words of wisdom for at least half.
Okay, I was gonna say we could do the whole year. I'm like, no, we haven't for the whole year, but
at least half. Do you have any?
No, I have none today.
I'll go right into it.
Okay.
Then. So you know how I said I was tired last week?
You're tired this week?
I should have been thankful, Jamal.
Why?
Things can always get worse.
Oh yeah, you're more tired?
Yeah, because this week we're starting at, instead of 7 a.m., we're starting at 6. So
Yikes.
I get up at 5,
Oof.
and, I've seen the sunrise 3 days in a row now. I don't need to see another one for the rest of my life, as long as I get to sleep in that extra hour. So this week's words of wisdom are, it can always get worse, or if you're feeling positive, appreciate what you have.
Yeah, I guess. Damn, 6 a.m. No, that's crazy. That sucks for you, man. I'm sorry.
So let's just get into the stories.
So Biden came to Canada. President Biden, my man Joe.
Is there development? Because we talked about this last week.
Well, he was coming, and now like I got that.
He came.
He came. Yeah, he all over us. First of all, did you know that they actually flew in the car, the Beast, a nickname?
The Beast, like his limo or whatever?
Yeah, like they flew it into Canada. Well, I didn't know about that. Nice plane that he had when he got here.
Is it an Air Force One?
No, it's Boeing 747 or at least something like that.
Which is Air Force One.
No, well, are those like the jet? I thought Air Force One looked like the jet.
No, Air Force One is a 747 built and used specifically by the president.
Well, so then,
you never seen the movie Air Force One?
No. Okay.
Harrison Ford?
No.
No?
No.
So.
Yeah, but
Okay.
But yeah, so he came here. Apparently, a lot of people said that it was very long. How much security? It was almost like a Macy's parade of how many cars would drive by before Biden actually pulled up. He got there like 15 minutes late.
All the traffic in front of him. All the security.
Couple of things to take away. Well, we talked about the chocolate, right? I think we talked about the chocolate last week.
Chocolate?
No, so we didn't talk about it. Okay,
There's chocolate?
So he shook hands with everyone, right?
Does he have chocolate on his hands?
No.
And he just got it on everyone else?
No. He met the opposition leader, which is Pierre Poilievre. For some reason, Pierre Poilievre looked like a nervous 5-year-old meeting like a famous singer. He's like, but he goes, I am the royal opposition of Trudeau. I was like, just say you're opposition, dude. Like, why are you?
To be fair, I get nervous around retarded people too.
I guess, I don't know. And then the Green Party, Elizabeth May, gives Biden a piece of chocolate bar with the word peace on it. I think it was peace or hope or something.
PEACE.
Yeah, like peace,
Okay.
like
I thought I mean like a piece of chocolate.
no, like peace sign, I guess you could say, or hope, one or the other.
Okay.
And it was chocolate made by a Syrian refugee family, but it was so out of pocket. It's like he's shaking hands, gets to her. Here's some chocolate. I'm like, why?
That's so random. Like the whole rhythm of the, like.
Yeah, like it ruined it. Like it ruined the whole rhythm.
It's like, you ever seen that Jordan Peele sketch where like it's the president, is a black guy's meeting like people like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like, homie, what's up? Big
Yeah,
hug.
yeah, like the black guy.
Shaking hands, keep. I can see
Yeah.
it being exactly like that.
Yeah.
Except with
Opposite.
chocolate.
Yeah. So it was just weird. He spoke a little bit like at the House of Commons. For me, my takeaway, because it's one of the funniest things, that he goes, you know, like a lot of our sports are interconnected, like hockey. He goes, I love all the Canadian teams except for the Leafs, with Toronto. And I was like, Biden, based fucking comment. He's like, I married a Philly girl. They beat Philadelphia a couple weeks ago. Don't like the Leafs. I was like, based.
I'm very happy he remembered the script this time.
Yeah, well, he got to pretty good until he got to one point where he said he just took us for China. That's a little fucked.
What?
Yeah, he was still on the lines of like, they talk about China, I mean Canada. He's like, you can see like where like my mind is at, because the whole Canada-China thing's like really, really hot water right now.
Okay.
But I was like, huh, that's funny. So yeah, so basically Biden came here, did it a couple of days. He didn't get to do what Obama did. Obama like went to like a bakery and stuff like that. He didn't do that. Like he was late for like almost everything. So he was just running out of time. Did you know that on the plane though, he has everything that he would need to run the country in case he can't fly back? I never knew that.
That's what Air Force One is for.
It's very cool. I did not know that.
You gotta see that movie.
Yeah, I guess I gotta
It's
see
really
it.
good. It's really good. But I'm gonna stay on Joe Biden. Actually.
Oh, you do? Okay,
I
good.
have some Biden news.
Oh, you do? Okay.
So, as per I guess daily routine for America, there was a school shooting.
Yeah.
Biden was supposed to address the nation to talk about it, but instead the man talked about ice cream for 2 minutes.
That sounds very Biden.
He kept saying, and I quote, I thought there was ice cream down. That's why we're all here for ice cream, right? Vanilla, so good ice cream. And then at one point he just notices some kids in the back. I was like, those are some cute kids. And everyone's like, aren't you supposed to... Didn't people die like an hour ago? He gets to it after like 15 minutes of this bullshit.
You know what though? He definitely is a joker. Like when he was in Canada...
He has... No. There's no joking going on. He just doesn't know what's happening.
It's one or the other. Regardless, it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, he's a little bit funny.
It's hilarious, but it's scary to think this man has access to nuclear weapons.
Yeah, what do you do?
Like, say what you will about Trump, but at least Trump was conscious. Like 95% of the time.
Yeah, he is a little not. He's not on.
The clips. You see the clip where he's talking about his like leg hair and how black kids would touch it?
Okay, I didn't
seen
remember
that?
that one. No, I remember that one.
Him and children. He just needs to distance himself from that topic entirely. Because it's just uncomfortable and random.
No, I did hear about the shooting, which is very sad. It's very unfortunate that this keeps happening. I think what I find so frustrating is that they always go like, when will this end? When you change the fucking law to like, the right to bear arms. Like, the law has to go. I'm sorry.
No, with the way the U.S. is going, I feel like that law is more important than ever.
Like, well, yes and no, but it's like I feel like it needs to be altered or something. 'Cause it's too easy. Like, if you go look at any statistics, out of like the last 50 years, all the other country has less than 10 school shootings.
Well, that's the thing, because that right has been a thing since, like 1800s.
That's what I'm saying. But no other country has it, and we're fine.
No. What I'm saying though is like it's only become a problem in like last 50 years. So I think there's obviously other reasons beside that.
Well, they gotta change it. They gotta alter it. Biden has a law. Like, he wants to change it, and they just won't look at it. Maybe now they will, but honestly they won't. I just like I'm so like giving up on like the idea that America will ever change.
Even if they did change the law, like, there's no guns anymore, people just be like, well, it's a knife challenge.
Well, yeah, but okay, but look at that. Look, we had a knife stabbing in Canada. He got the 2 people. That was it. They stopped after that because he couldn't get any farther than that. One person got stabbed. He heard a scream. Maybe 1 or 2 more get stabbed maximum. Nobody even died. They all lived. So it's like, at least then it's better. Like I would rather a knifing challenge than a gun challenge. You know, I find it's harder to kill 100 people with a knife than it is like a gun.
That's why it's more impressive.
If you can get 100 people with a knife, you are good. You played COD, and you know how to run around combat knife style. Run around. But to stay in the path of kind of like Biden-ish in Canada. Do you know about Ruxin Road? Ruxin Road, I think it's called.
Ruxin Road?
Ruxin Road or Roxborough Road?
Roxborough?
Yeah,
That's a
Roxborough.
place,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's right between the border of Canada and America. It's been used as an illegal crossing for migrants who are seeking asylum here in Canada.
Wait, from the U.S.?
Yeah, from the U.S. And I didn't know about this. It's called a third country agreement. That if someone goes from the United States into another third world country, you have no choice but to accept them. So if they cross the border, if they don't cross by like a legal border, and they're just like, they gotta cross somehow, and you find them, you must take them in.
Why?
I don't know why. That's
Someone breaks into your house, like you have to let them
no,
live
no,
there
no,
now.
no. By the border, it has to be by the border.
No, like it's an
Yeah.
analogy.
Yeah. So
well,
then,
he got in, so he has the right to stay.
But what's happening is that because it's in Quebec, it's like 15 minutes away from the border that we would go to Plattsburgh.
Oh my god.
The 15 there.
That's way too close to home.
But what's happening is that Quebec, especially, is saying we don't have any more room. Like they have legit no more housing for these people, and we have to keep putting money into these buildings to keep them running because people are coming
that's
in.
taxpayer money.
Taxpayer money.
So we're paying for these immigrants?
But the problem is that what's happening is that America is just kind of letting them go to us.
Well, it's like a not their problem kind of
Yeah, but it's stupid because, and while they're leaving America, they're interviewing someone as they're coming in. They're going, it's like it's for a better life. They're going. I understand that everyone goes, America's the home of the free, but they're going. It is very difficult to live in America as a refugee right now. It's much safer to come to Canada. Statistically speaking, it's better to come here. We have better rights to protect them than America does. America won't let anyone in. Like, America is one of those countries you might think, like, oh, you could just go in there. You can't. There are so many regulations. Like, even for me, my dad's part American. I've yet to receive my American passport. And I'm part American. Because I have to jump through 10,000 hoops just to get it. So imagine for an asylum seeker or someone who's a refugee, way harder. Canada, the rules are a lot more relaxed. Like, you have at least 3 years, like, to, like, apply for, like, resident, like, our guitar player and our female singer, both of them, applied for it last December.
Yeah, Jamal's a singer, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. For, like, she's been here for like 5 years, and she's declared it now. You know, only now she's declared it. So they closed it last week. And what's so crazy is there are good and bad. It's good that, like, we're trying to protect us. Like, we're trying to give proper housing to the asylum seekers who are coming in. That's one. And secondly, it's just we don't have any money. We have no money and no housing. Like, we don't want to bring people in here and go like, hey, like, put you on the street. Like, it's fucked up, you know?
Yeah, because then you get crime and all that.
But the problem is that now that we closed it, people are still coming with the knowing of or not knowing that it's closed. One, or they know that it's closed and you'll be arrested, automatically arrested, and you'll be processed properly. And we have the right to turn you away if you don't follow certain circumstances. Okay. So, like, I think, like, out of 5, 3 were entered, but 2 had to be turned away. And there's, like, people have been, like, which is so nice. I actually one of the few, like, good news or good stories of, like, the month, I want to say. The people that have been going down there was mittens and tents for people who want to stay down there. Well, like, huh. So, Biden signed the deal when he was in Canada. That's why how that ties into.
Oh, okay. So, like, wow.
Yeah.
It was beautifully done.
Thanks, man.
I just want to say, though, like, as president of the world, I would abolish all immigration.
All immigration? Stay in your country.
Put walls everywhere.
You rolled the dice, you got the wrong state. Sorry. Too bad.
It's not even just that, though. It causes so many problems, and in the long run, you're just making your original, like, country bad. Because typically it's the good people who leave, right? So you're letting the bad people have your territory.
I guess.
And you're just bothering everyone else.
How much time have you since you started? I just want to know for, like, the joke I'm about to make.
14 and a half minutes.
14 and a half minutes, but, like, think of all the sexy women the immigrants bring in. You know how hot they are.
They don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I fucked some. I know.
Jeez.
I know.
So you're just bringing all those STDs.
All of them. All around the world. I'm Quagmire.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways, but yeah, so. That is what it is.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have anything else for Tour Biden. No.
No.
Okay.
That's enough for him. I've had enough.
Canada's government, Trudeau, has decided to give us grocery money next month. By the way, unless you've heard about this.
You know that I learned. I heard something recently. It blew my mind. I was like, it makes complete sense, but I never thought of it that way. Every time the government gives you money,
Yeah.
it's just your money.
Yeah.
It's taxpayer money.
Yeah.
And if you pay your taxes, it's just you're paying for yourself.
Yeah. So he's giving us money for groceries.
So he's giving us our money for our groceries.
Yeah.
Thank you. That really helps.
I mean, $200 is $200. I'm not gonna say no.
But it's your money, Jamal.
I know, but like, it's my money that I can use. Like,
it's not the rich people's money. You like, here you go.
I
Here's
wish.
$200 from that.
I wish.
No, that's not how it works.
I wish. I know. It's the money that I lost. I'm getting back. I look at it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah. So you're telling me that? I mean, if you're not gonna take your 200, I'll take it. Like.
Oh no, that's my money.
Okay. So
I'm just saying it's
okay.
it's like I had none
Yeah.
because I gave it to the government, and
Yeah.
now I'm getting it back. I'm back to zero. That's all. That's all that's happening.
Well, you could use it and not use it for groceries.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
You
groceries.
use it for porn.
What?
What?
Anyways.
Yeah.
You know Pat Sajak?
Yes.
He does Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
He tackled a fan.
I heard about this. Is this true?
Dude, it blew my mind. I read it was everywhere on the internet.
I
was
saw
like,
it and I thought it was like fake.
I was like, what's happening? I have to look at the video. I watched the video.
Yeah.
The most disappointed I've ever been on live
It wasn't
television.
that good.
It was bullshit. It was just like like a clickbait.
Okay, what's
Because
clickbait?
he quote unquote tackles a fan, which actually just turned out to be him running up to a fan and giving him like a little hug, kind of.
Okay,
Is
so
what
they-
I would describe it as. Because
Over-exaggerated.
earlier in the episode, that contestant just said he liked wrestling or something, and Pat Sajak did wrestling in high school because that used to be a thing, or whatever.
Okay.
So he's like, "Oh, I'll just randomly tackle this guy," but he like half-assed it.
Okay.
If you went full-blown tackle on him,
Then
like
fine,
football,
different,
that would
yeah.
have been hilarious, insane,
That's
worthy
funny.
of the clickbait.
That's funny.
But no, he just runs up to him and goes, "Arr!" and then that's it.
Huh.
And I was like, this was completely like a complete waste of time.
Nice.
I was excited to watch this clip, and it was just not worth it at all.
Wow. Okay.
My day is ruined.
Yeah.
My
well,
disappointment immeasurable.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's a little fucked. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Nice. I read about it, but I didn't really click on it.
No?
No, I did not. So iHeart Music Awards happened. You know what award show that is? It's like the one in Toronto.
Is it the one where they claim to heart music, but they don't actually give a fuck?
No, they kind of.
Are they the ones who named Wet Ass Pussy as the best song of the year?
God, no, I don't think. It was
Alright, so their credit just went up.
Yeah, but iHeart Music Awards is like it's like the Canadian version of like the Billboard Awards. Kind
It's
of.
Canadian?
Yeah, it's Canadian. Yeah.
Wow.
It's done in Toronto. Speaking of music awards, for some reason this coming year, American Music Awards will not happen. They're taking a year off or something.
You know why?
No.
Because there's no money in the music industry.
Maybe, but the Billboard's just going to replace it. But it's owned by the same company, so it's not much of a difference.
Mm.
A couple of honorable mentions: BTS will always beat Taylor Swift in terms of the fan army, which is really funny.
How
Even
does that?
though-
How do you even measure that?
I guess the amount of people that are following their.
The only way I can
socials.
think of would be like merchandise sales.
Maybe.
That would make the most sense. Because if you don't own any of the merch, are you really a fan?
Yeah. A couple of like I guess weird awards. I didn't know there was awards for these. The use of a sample. There's an award for that.
Dumbest.
It
Oh
was
my
so
god.
funny.
Here's an award for not making anything yourself.
Yeah, basically. And nothing. I think the other one was lyrics, which is Taylor Swift Anti-Hero one. You don't really know the song, but just one line in the song that I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of glad. This is the first time I kind of agree with it, because she goes, "Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me." And I'm like, you know what, Taylor Swift? It is fucking you. So you know what? You deserve that award for fucking understanding that you are a fucking lunatic.
She realized after like 12 albums that she's the problem in
Yeah,
the
I
relationship.
think she finally realized that like, she's the fucking.
Good
issue.
for her.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
she can stop making music and torturing the world
No,
and
it's not gonna
self-reflect and
happen.
get better.
Yeah, good try. Rock artist Papa Roach won actually.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
I'm surprised.
Every time I hear his name, I'm like, who is that again? And then it's the fucking what's his one song?
I forgot already.
Cut my life into pieces.
Yeah, it's
my
my
last,
life
and
is
it's
on.
not rock. It's not rock at all.
Yeah, so he won that one. I didn't know he was still doing music, to be honest.
He should stop.
And,
Him and Taylor Swift should just take a vacation together for like 10 years.
And Coldplay won for best tour, which I think, have you ever seen a tour? It looks fucking wicked. I might want to go see.
Well,
one
like
of them.
their stage or something.
Yeah, like the stage, like how like the set design looks like really well done. So I might have to like watch.
I've noticed the more stuff you have on stage, the less lively you as a band are.
He's not super crazy. And he has good vocals though. He sings live all. He has pretty good vocals. I forgot what his name is. I just refer to him as Coldplay, but
the singer is Coldplay.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys are just backup.
Yeah, the singer guy. Like they're pretty good. I like a lot of their songs. So I feel like I would
Sing one of them because I have no idea what they do.
Viva La Vida. Whoa.
When you said that, I thought of the song from Shrek 2 that they sing at the end.
Oh no, that's
Living la
fast
vida
now.
loca. That's what I thought.
Oh no.
And then you sang something else, and like still don't know who they are.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
Fuck. Clocks. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eye. Listen as the crowd would sing. No.
That was beautiful
Wow.
because you did it.
Thanks.
But I'm sure if I heard them,
It'd
I'd
be
be
all
like,
better.
next.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Anyway.
Yeah. There you go. So there's that. In terms of music, I know that you go to rock concerts. The tickets are how much? Like what? 90, $100?
Between 100 and 140.
Okay. So Canada's cracking down on tour prices because
Good.
It's
'Cause it is too expensive.
it's really expensive, man. Like my mom wanted to go see Sam Smith. Don't ask why. And
Why?
I'm not. No, I just said don't.
Oh,
Like,
I thought
like respect my choices.
I thought it was like a
No.
sarcastic. Okay.
But like.
But why?
I mean, I would probably see him too if it was cheaper or if I got tickets for free. But the tickets are like $320 for like high end, like not even high end seats, like low end seats. It's nuts.
If I had the choice to be blind forever or see Sam Smith, I'd kill myself.
Like Drake's like I think it's like $1,000.
You know what? I take it back. I'll see Sam Smith. I'll kill myself over Drake.
So it's like
Drake is so awful.
I would never pay money to see a Drake concert ever. But
the
like
slowest
it's
shit ever.
$1,000 for like a ticket. It's insane.
I've heard crazy numbers for like various artists. Like Bruce Springsteen was also like $1,000 and all that. It's
What's
like,
crazy is this one guy bought. I think he bought tickets. Forgot how much for a Drake. I think I want to say 8. I hope I'm wrong, but I think it's 8,000. But I could be wrong.
is it like a meet and greet and all that? Or
I
is-
really have no clue.
if it's a Saturn floor, then it's like ridiculous.
I didn't do my research. I'm not gonna do it now. But basically, what I heard was he added a second date for Canada, and the guy's suing Ticketmaster because the tickets for the new day are like half the price.
Oh, I guess because the law went into effect,
No, it's just because it's the second day they want to fill up that day.
and you decrease the price.
You
so
decrease the price. So the guy like suing them for like doing that, which is really
That's what happens when a company has monopoly on a certain.
100%.
They just crank up the prices.
Yeah.
Well, there's no competition, so.
Well, I did look. I remember I went to go see the Canadians play, and I asked my dad about what website should I use. And Montreal Canadiens website uses Ticketmaster, but StubHub also sells tickets, and it was about $40 cheaper
Really?
for the same seats that I would have bought on Ticketmaster. Granted, Ticketmaster had more options, but the 2 seats that I wanted, like StubHub also was selling at a cheaper price, which is pretty cool.
That's the trade-off.
Yeah. So like it was still like it was a very good game. Like I had really nice seats, but it's like it's nuts. Like I will admit, I agree with you on that. So I don't know how I got to crack on it. I just kind of saw it and I was like, yeah, we'll talk about that because I think it's pretty important.
Yeah. Do you not go to concerts? I've never heard you talk about concerts ever.
I've gone to a couple when I was younger.
I think the problem is like you go to them every week or so because you actually do it.
Yeah, so I am the concert.
Wherever I go, that's where the concert is.
Yeah. No, I've seen Bruno Mars. I've seen Janet Jackson, Usher, Justin Timberlake, and I think the Bruno Mars ones were pretty expensive. I think for me, my dad, and his girlfriend at the time, it was $220 for each of us, and we were in the reds, which was pretty good.
Wait, 220 each?
220 each, yeah, each.
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
So that's
Were you
920.
like? Were you able to touch his ankles?
No, but I was pretty close.
There's no
like,
excuse then.
like I didn't need. I didn't need much to see him. Like he was pretty close.
Oh, okay.
So
From my experience, though, the smaller the venue, the better the concert.
100%
It blows my mind.
because they're giving their full energy. You know, it's like I will say the bigger concerts at the Bell Center probably don't get as much energy just because it's like there's so many people. They just kind of know like, oh, okay, but like these smaller bands are so appreciative of you coming to their shows that are gonna give you everything that they have. The bigger guys, it's like Bruno Mars doesn't need to really give a full concert. It's Bruno Mars. Like he has the star power, but going to go see like Teddy Swims or JP Sax, who are not as big artists, are going to give a lot more. Like I heard the JP Sax concert was beautiful. He's more of like a slower, but more like piano player type of singer. But like it was such an intimate concert with the audience. It was really like you felt like he was singing for just them. That was it. Like it was the only show he was doing for like the whole year. So I will give you that one for sure. Definitely, I agree.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You want to hear something ridiculous?
What's that?
You remember the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial and how retarded that was?
Oh, we're talking about the skiing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I've been hearing about it here and there.
For those who don't know, Gwyneth Paltrow was involved in we'll call it a collision while skiing.
Yeah, I heard of
The two parties, her and the gentleman that he hit, or no, who she hit, but because the problem is they're both accusing the other of who hit who.
Yeah,
like it's a car accident.
And not only that, but there's no camera, so there's nothing you can fucking do.
Dude,
like,
they did a recreation, like animated, and it's the funniest shit.
Yeah.
It's just these two stick figures, like this is Paltrow and this is the dude.
Yeah.
And they just bang, but so and so is claiming this happened, and then they switch it, like, who hit who.
Yeah.
And I'm just there like, rich people.
Yeah, no, it's not.
You just get up and say, "Oh, sorry," and then keep going.
Yeah.
Like I just at a South Park kid. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, buddy. Well, because I think the guy like broke like 3 ribs or something like that. Like,
what a weak piece of shit. You know, if
like
you're
man.
that fragile, just don't go.
Yeah. I heard about it. I really don't care. I really like. I don't even. I won't even get into it. If you want to do it, go ahead. But like, I really
just a tiny bit, because you know, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago now. Me, Justin, and Isaiah went snowboarding together.
Yeah.
Isaiah wiped out.
Yeah.
Like you do.
Yeah.
You know. And he was emotionally damaged from the event.
Yeah, I heard.
And so in hindsight, he should have sued himself.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the snow. Or the hill.
There.
Gravity.
Yeah, there it is. There you go. You found the true culprit.
The true culprit is gravity.
Sue Earth. Period.
What do you think the outcome's going to be of this, Jamal?
I don't think anyone's going to win, to be honest. There's no evidence on both sides, so it's like it's really hard to...
Yeah, it's like a he said, she said.
Yeah, so it's either no one gets any money or I think the guy's going to win because she's famous. So it's like, you don't have as much money as she
But
does.
I feel like her public image isn't very strong. A lot of people make fun of her for goop.
I forgot who she was, so...
Yeah, but even OJ came out to defending her.
I didn't hear about that. OJ came out? Yo.
He's like, she's right.
If OJ came out to defend you, you're fucked.
Yeah, if a
telling
whole
you right
juice comes out to defend you.
Not even just Jews, just him in general. And
when a man who kills his wife and her boyfriend defends you, you know it's over for you.
Yeah. So don't even. Yeah, no. But yeah, I heard about it. I hope it ends soon. I really just don't give a fuck.
I feel like it's gonna become a regular thing because they get massive ratings with these trials.
Yeah, they do.
I think celebrities are gonna start suing each other and random people just for the publicity. Because it's insane.
I mean, good
the amount
publicity.
of coverage they get is disgusting.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cause, like, it's getting so much coverage. Do you know there's a Trans Day of Vengeance coming up?
What?
That's getting no coverage. So trannies, they're upset because they're claiming that they're being genocided or something, which is not true. And
just one shot up a fucking school like a couple days ago. Like,
I know, so that's
you have no power.
I think that was the precursor to the Day of Vengeance.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, so they raised money for these trannies to get guns and get gun training, and they're gonna be protesting. I think it's next Friday or something. Yeah. So it's like,
where? So I can bomb it.
I don't want to disclose the location. I don't want to encourage violence on these mentally ill children.
Fucking people. Okay, yeah.
Just imagine being shot by someone with pink hair.
and I had a cock.
I would refuse to die. I'm like, I'm not going down like this. There's no way.
You come back.
There's no.
Out of pure spite.
Dude,
You're like,
I'll
no.
be like.
No.
I'll be like Boromir at the end of Fellowship of the Ring. I'll take as many shots as you want. I'm not going down until my head's off.
That's funny. Oh man.
Oh my god. He offers like, what happened? She.
Yeah.
It shot me.
Yeah, basically, it shot you. I have nothing else by the way, so you can go off on whatever.
That's
you
it.
have.
That's
yeah.
all you had.
No, yeah. I mean that was pretty good. I have all your roast ready.
Yes, I told Jamal to roast me for the end of this episode.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I've been waiting all day for
Look.
this. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh my god.
Yeah. you told me like you cried, so I was gonna go in.
I wasn't expecting that quantity.
I do have a what you watching though.
Oh, what you watching?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do one last story, then we'll get to what you watching.
What you watching?
Humans alive today could potentially reach the age of 140 with the help of modern technology and medicine.
I believe it. Not good though.
Not good?
No.
Why is it not good?
Because we're too many fucking people here. We need to start fucking die. I mean, COVID did help. They got rid of a lot of people, but
not
like,
enough though.
Yeah, I still think it's a bit much.
Dude, I went shopping last Saturday. The number of people was upsetting.
Yeah, or did you go to Costco?
10:30. So
Well,
just like
like
all
Walmart?
just that area.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, that was very popular, but like, yeah, no.
I went to buy jeans, and there were so many people I just couldn't do it.
No, you know what's funny? You know what I started doing? If you want to know a little hack, like Walmart, go to Walmart, right? Go to either the medicine area or like as in the electronic area. Buy something small, charger, Advil, and then bring your clothes with you. Pay it there and then leave. Cause you're buying something there, right? So it's like, hey, well,
You can just pay for everything there.
yeah, you can. Technically, they're not allowed to. But if you're buying something, I feel like you're buying something in that area. And you got like 2 or 3. If you're just going for like 2, don't like have like a full carrot of like $200 worth of stuff, obviously. But if you have like 2 items and the Advil, just
Well, I wasn't even referring to like the lineup for the checkout or anything. It was just
in the store itself.
like I would take a step and I would just step on a tranny's foot or something. It was just annoying. And they would just turn around and be like, "Vengeance!" Like Batman. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Vengeance, I'm done. Vengeance. Okay, all right. I'll remember that one. That's gonna be good for later on.
Oh my god.
That's the name of the episode. Vengeance. That's it. There
Easy.
you go.
I
You
just
got
have all these images in my mind.
Vengeance.
No,
No, she turns around and a cock just hits you.
all
Just
I
like
can
that.
all I could think of was like, what do you identify as? Vengeance.
Tell you're like, I'm so sorry. Turns around, vengeance, and just a cock, just
Oh my
big,
God.
just hits you, just whacks you across the face. You don't know what to do anymore, right? You're confused.
Oh,
So
yeah. With these kind of events, I don't think we should live to be 140.
yeah, no. But I mean, cool though. That's still cool.
Yeah, it's funny because the image attributed to this headline was the saddest looking old person I've ever seen. It was like, we could live to 140! Exclamation point. The person underneath, kill me.
Yeah, but I feel like when you get to like 80, 90, like I want for what the fuck are you doing? You're a fucking vegetable. Like already 80, 90, you're already like getting there. Like your mobility's already slowed down. So unless you can find a way to slow the deterioration of bones and muscles to get you to at least like 120 and you're still like kind of moving around, alright, cool. But if I hit 100 and I'm not moving, bro, I'm done.
You need to
Just
stay
let me
active,
go.
like
I
constantly.
guess, yeah, constantly, fuck.
Because that's what happens to a lot of people. They retire and they just
I
sit
guess,
around
you
and do
kinda sit
nothing,
down.
and
Yeah.
that's when all the
That's true.
the maladies come in.
That's true. You're right.
Would you
you're
have an ideal age to live up to?
I want to do 100. I think 100.
A flat 100?
Yeah, flat 100 is pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, I think 100. After that, I'm
You could
good.
probably do that. I can see that. You're a very healthy person.
Yeah.
Pretty active.
Yeah, I would do
Your
100.
diet consists of nothing but cookies and like spaghetti.
Oh, so is the roast already started?
Well, no. It wasn't even a roast. It's just a clarification to the audience.
Yeah. But yeah, so okay.
Okay. So what you watching?
So I told you I was gonna rewatch Ready Player One, and I did.
It's a clusterfuck, right?
You know what's okay? 2 things. One, the main actor cries weird.
He cries.
He cries weird. His
How's
his eyes like they get super watery, but like all over the place, and not just like in one area. When he cries, it's very strange.
Was he lying down?
No, he was standing up.
Then the
Yeah.
gravity just not work?
I don't know. It's very strange. His cries weird. I don't know. I don't like the way he cried
That's very strange.
Yeah, that-
Was it in the video game world or in real life?
in real life. Well, like he takes off like the thing. And he's, like,
Maybe it pooled underneath because the goggles.
maybe. I don't
Okay.
know. There's that, and the movie takes so long to get going, and when it does get going, it's like a limp cock. It doesn't go very far or fast for that matter. It's just it never gets there. I forgot that I think it's Jonah Hill was in the movie? Who
No.
plays like the bounty?
No,
Who's that guy?
no. Who's that guy? Aaron? No, he's a blonde guy. He plays in Deadpool. He's the
Yeah.
he's the
Okay.
comedy relief.
Yeah, he's the comedy relief guy. Okay.
Don't remember his name.
I mean, okay. I thought it was one of
T.J. Miller.
T.J. Miller, thank you.
Woo, that was gonna bother me.
Yeah. So I forgot he was in there, to be honest. And I mean, again, the movie is a clusterfuck, yes, of just so many pop culture references. It could have been so much better, but it's not bad. Like, I watched it, I was like, I didn't hate it any more than I did the first time around, but I didn't like it any more than the second time around.
Right.
It's kind of there. And I also forgot the girl had a scar on her face.
It's
and
retarded.
It's like the most weird. You won't like me in the real world. It's a fucking. It's a scar.
cool. If anything, it's cool.
It's cool, and you're hot. Like fuck off. Honestly.
In the book, she's actually ugly.
Yeah, like, I'm like, bro, like don't
she's
even.
she's like horrible scars or something. In the movie, it's like a birthmark or something.
Yeah, it's like it's not even that deep, guys. Like,
but no, if you think the movie's okay, just read the book. It's really good.
Yeah?
It's a real page turner.
Okay.
It's video games.
Yeah.
I'm sure you like it.
Okay.
It's not that long either. It's like 300 pages. It's very good.
okay, I might have.
That's
to
why
read
the
it.
movie sucks
Yeah,
so much.
maybe.
And the DeLorean is in the book too. So
Okay.
it was like that was my one reason for seeing the movie.
The
And
DeLorean.
the one scene is
It
like
was
that's
there.
kind of cool, but the rest of the action.
It was there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but the problem I have with it well, not just with that. Every action sequence, there's so much happening on
A
screen,
lot.
and none of it is like stylistic. I
Yeah.
guess because it involves so many different IPs and properties that you can't really do anything too specific.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. They have to probably tiptoe around a lot of copyrights.
Yeah, and it was so random when they go into The Shining, the movie. Remember the
Yeah,
blood
that
bath?
was such a weird part. That was such a weird.
Because in the book they go
Easter
to like the world of a specific movie as well,
Okay.
but it's like a small town, and you go to
Okay.
the main character's like room, and you have to solve a puzzle or some shit.
No, yeah, I didn't
So-
really like that. It was very strange. And no, that was weird. And yeah, it's like I said, it's an okay movie. For it being what it was, it held its own. Is it great? No, not really. But I will be seeing the Mario movie next week, so I'll let you know how that goes.
The what?
Mario movie.
It's out next week?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you after, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah, on Wednesday.
Okay.
So yeah,
Anything else?
that's it.
Okay, so
What?
Euphoria.
No surprise. All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
So Julian
Yeah.
is just the worst. Okay, so like her and Zendaya, they're finally back together, right? But of course,
You know that every time you talk about it, you get a little more gay, right?
No. You just wait, okay? So Zendaya befriended a new drug dealer, because there's already a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
A new one who's like cuter. He has that kind of face with a little pinch goatee. It's like he's a fuckboy.
Yeah.
Anyways, they start like a trio friendship.
Okay.
Her, Julian, and the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And just randomly out of nowhere, Julian and the dude become like besties, kind of. And
Okay.
they start like making out, and it's really weird and uncomfortable. And I was like, does he know that that's a dude? Because at no point ever in the series does Julian tell anyone that it's a he.
Yeah.
And so I'm just wondering, is he getting catfished hard right now?
You know, it's 2020. Well, that's when the show came out. At least the second season.
It's like 2 years
Okay, so then it's 2021. Like,
ish.
that's okay.
It's okay.
They're allowed.
It's okay to get catfished.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Anyways, that's not even the worst part.
Bank cost the whole country.
The whole country is a catfish.
Yeah.
But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that they decide to no. Julian proposes a ménage à trois.
Oh.
And so you're like, what's happening here? And then things get weird. And at the very end of the episode, I got so happy. You know why? Because Zendaya is high as a kite.
Mm-hmm.
Julian doesn't know. They're riding around with their boyfriend. At this point, both the girls are interested in the fuckboy, but they don't know that they're like both have a thing with him. So
Yeah.
it's like awkward and weird. And so Zendaya is like flipping out. Is like, take me home. They're in a car. Take me home. And then Julian's like, why? We're having a good time. And then Zendaya's like, I don't like you. Or no, you're being annoying and I don't want to be around you right now. Just take me home. And I was like, Zendaya. Yes, just do that
Next
for the
episode's
rest
gonna
of the series.
Next episode's gonna be like right back watch.
Yeah. So anyways, it was at this episode where I realized there's no plot. It's a soap opera.
As I said, every time you talk about it, you get a little more gay. It's like when you know.
I realized what it is. It has no plot. It's just one of those series. Just you have these little things that keep you interested, but there's no overarching story, and
I
nothing
guess.
actually matters in the end. That being said, it's still kind of entertaining. I'll finish it.
Awesome. Perfect. Well,
that's
there
all
you go. That's what you watching.
So it's time for my roast.
Yeah.
Do you know what what do you call it? Preemptive?
Yeah, like why?
The precursor to this roast.
Yeah.
So this coming weekend,
Mm-hmm.
a certain president was born. And,
Kennedy.
being me.
Oh,
Yes.
it's your birthday?
It's yeah.
I don't know
So
that.
if you could like sing it for me right now. Okay. So you're gonna make me sing my own birthday song? Is that what you're doing?
No, no one's gonna sing.
You're
for
a
you.
singer. It's like your
Yeah,
job.
No, I'm not.
You're not
I'm
gonna
getting paid for it.
Can
so.
you do it after the podcast?
Maybe.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So that being said, roast me, Jamal.
So welcome to the Patrick Kennedy roast.
Did you just dox me?
It's a part of the roast.
It's a part of the roast.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Patrick, I know you lost all that weight to look better, get a girlfriend who matches that quality of work you put in. Let me know when that happens for both.
Okay.
Just because you can build a castle in Minecraft doesn't mean carpentry is a good job for you. Not everything's a fucking cube. Okay?
Okay.
You had a puzzle sitting here for months.
Progress has been made, I swear.
Unfinished. Just like you're trying to drama. I understand why your last name is Kennedy. I want you dead too. Thinks he's better than everyone, but it's shittier than most. Wow. I know you love rock music. And you definitely followed that trend of a rock guy too, you know. Plays the music really loud, has a guitar, lives in your parents' basement. Maybe one day you'll grow up.
He's actually really good. I'm getting upset.
Your girlfriend's a wonderful person. Remember when you were single, depressed and lonely? Now you're in a relationship, depressed and lonely. God forbid you lose sight. You lose sight of her, just like a fucking puppy dog. Remember in the summertime?
What?
Remember in the summertime?
Oh.
And she laughed.
Too deep. Next.
I know that we were both in film together. Admittedly, your ideas were much better than mine. But we couldn't really film everything that we wanted to because the lens wasn't.
I fucking knew it. I saw it coming a mile away. I hate you so much.
You know what though? You should thank Barkley. That was your inspiration to lose all that weight. You know.
No.
And then at Harvey's, you met Justin, who we've had here a couple of times on the podcast. How does it feel to know that if you put effort in your late teenage years, you could have been fucking bitches like him?
He's very sad, so I'm okay with this one.
You're a good friend though, you know. Always ready for a joke, is funny, doesn't mind adventures, and gives terrible advice. How does it feel to be the least unique white person to ever exist? Working in construction must be fun. Doing your degree in carpentry, living in your Minecraft fantasy. Grow the fuck up, bitch.
The bitch got me. Oh my god. Woo!
So there you go.
That was
that's a roast.
I think that's the most prepared you've ever been for anything on the show.
Yeah, wait, when you texted me that, I went straight to work. I was like, oh.
What was it I said? Like, roast me hard?
Yeah, what'd you say? Hold
make
on.
me cry or something?
Yeah, you were like, I need you to come up with some roast for me, maybe disgusting, harsh, make me cry. Was that successful?
That was good.
That was pretty good?
Thank you for that. Woo. Oh.
Well, which one was your favorite out of all of them? I'm just curious.
They've all come together in one ball of pain. All I feel right now is my need for vengeance.
Vengeance. Does that not one of them was your favorite? No.
There were some stronger than others.
Yeah, I mean, not all of them were strong.
It's too painful. I don't want to reminisce.
I think the art music was probably my favorite.
That was very good. Yeah. That was a very good one. I like that one.
Yeah. And then there you go.
Living the stereotype. All right.
I mean, you have to credit David for that one. I was thinking about David. I was like, yeah, David does that too.
Yeah.
So it's like, makes sense.
Anyways, I gotta go cry now.
So, this is Flabbergasted about Audacity. I'm Jamal.
It is my birthday, and I'm Patrick.
We'll see you guys next week after his birthday.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Vengeance will be mine.
Next thing is gonna be me. He's gonna get a roasted watch.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.